Okay, now we will practically demonstrate how the range calibration of angle probe will to be done. So for the range calibration of angle probe, we are using IIW-V2 block. So you can see that this is the IIW-V2 block. Here is the two curvature. One is the 25 mm curvature side, and second one is the 50 mm curvature side. Here is the angle which is engraved into the V2 block. That means 45 degree, 50 degree and 60 degree. So when we will putting the probe exactly at the top of the V2 block, and the beam index point will be perpendicular with that particular angle, it will be perpendicularly strike the 1.5 mm side drill hole, which is exactly 19 mm from the depth. So the initial setup into the machine for the angle probe range calibration, we will done it. That means the range that has been done at 125, because if we want to identify the echo from the IIW-V2 block at the 25 mm curvature, then the echo patterns will be like that of 25, 100 and so on. And if we are facing the 50 mm curvature side, then it will be 50 and 125. So that's why we are using the range 125. Velocity that we have been done, that is 3250 transverse wave velocity, and according to that we will show you the menu 8, where the essential data for the angle probe that we have been already put. That means the measurements that is taken on the x of value that has been put 11 mm, angle that is 45 degree, and the thickness that is we have done the 19.5. Why the 19.5 need to be changed? The thickness need to be changed according to our curvature. Whatever it is, we will do it. If we are using the gauge, then the actual curvature will be calculated correctly, and then the reference that is also available in this one. So we will now use the couplant and make it the probe friendly. The echo is saturated, so we have reduced the dB, and now the first echo exactly at the 25 and second echo is exactly at the 100 mm. So when it is facing the 25 mm curvature side, the first echo will be 25 and there will be an interval of 75 mm. Second echo will be exactly at 100. So for the 125 mm range, this angle probe has been calibrated. If we are reverse it, that means we are facing the 50 mm curvature side, then the echo will be shifted, and the first echo that will come at the 50 and second echo exactly at the 125. So the first echo will be at the 50 and second echo slightly it is showing exactly at the 125. So for the 125 mm range, this has been calibrated. If we want to check the sensitivity of that particular probe, what we need to do, we will use the identify the 1.5 mm side drill hole, particularly into the IIW-V2 block. So for that purposes, we are moving it, and we will catch the reflection from the 1.5 mm side drill hole. We need to be identified. We are going to increase it, and now we have gated it, and the depth that will exactly showing it is the 18.7 mm, and the echo, that is the actual echo from that particular reflector of 1.5 mm, that is gated, and if it is the gated, the data will be show surface distance is 26.5, surface distance 7.7, and beam path is 26.5, and depth is 18.7. So from the depth of that particular defect, if we are calculated it, then it will exactly 18.7 or 19 mm exactly, but the ID of the hole that will be reduced, and that's in the dB range of, I think it is 37 dB. So in the 37 dB the echo has been identified. We need to be increase it to the 80%. So if we are going to increase it to the 80%, the dB will be here at the 48. So the reference dB for the 1.5 mm side drill hole for 80%, that will be the 48 dB, and that 48 dB we can use as a reference when we will use 1.5 mm side drill hole as a unique reflector for our acceptance and resolution.